Whispers Beneath the Lake, a Creeps and Screams original horror story. When Leah arrived at her late uncle's cabin by the lake, she thought the quiet would help her heal. She hadn't slept for weeks, not since the accident. The place was exactly as she remembered. Still, peaceful. Too peaceful. The lake stretched out like a sheet of glass untouched, reflecting the gray sky above. Her uncle had always warned her about the lake. Don't swim after dark, Leah, the lake remembers. She used to laugh at that. Until the first night, Leah woke up at midnight. There was a sound, soft, deliberate, like someone whispering beneath the floorboards. She sat up, heart hammering. The sound wasn't coming from the cabin. It was coming from the lake. She froze when she heard her name whispered in the darkness. She pulled back the curtain. The lake shimmered faintly under the moonlight, rippling though there was no wind. Then she saw them. Footprints, wet with glistening, leading from the lake up to the porch. Leah opened the door. The footprints stopped right at the threshold. No one was there, but the whispers were louder now. A dozen voices, all murmuring below the surface of the lake. Her phone flickered in her hand. No signal. Who's out there? She called. The lake answered with a sound of moaning and howling. And then the water began to move. Shapes were forming beneath the surface, pale outlines drifting just below the waves. Fingers pressed against the water from the inside. She stumbled back, trembling. One of the voices rose above the rest. You left me. Leah's knees buckled. That voice, it was her sister's. Tears filled her eyes. Her sister had drowned 3 years ago. In this very lake. It wasn't my fault, Mia whispered. You didn't come back, the voice was down, closer now, colder. The water near the shore began to boil. A pale hand broke through, thin, dripping, clutching at the mouth. Leah screamed and stumbled back into the cabin, slamming the door. She pressed her ear against the wood. The whispers were inside now. You can't leave us again. The sand was under her feet. Wet hands slapped against the floor, dragging themselves upward. Boards cracked. Water seeped through the gaps. Leah grabbed her keys and bolted for the car. But when she threw open the door, she stopped cold. The lake was gone. Where it had been was only mist, and beneath that endless darkness, the cabin stood on a small island, surrounded by nothing but black water stretching forever. Her car door shut itself. The whispers grew louder, dozens of voices calling her name from every direction. She turned toward the lake and saw figures rising slowly from the water. Pale and still, their eyes empty, their mouths moving in silence. One of them stepped forward, her sister, dripping, trembling. She whispered, now you'll never leave. No one ever found the cabin again. Just a ripple in the water.